Maupay nga oras, maupay nga gabi didiha Pilipinas, maupay nga aga didahan North America, nga na maupay liwat nga oras dida Germany. Haton nga tanan maupay nga adlaw han iparhaway. Aton ipadayon ang pagdayaw naton makagraham nga Dios nga na pagpasalamat hayya han nga tanan nga mga kaupayan nga iya ginpahamtang haton. Haluyo hini nga aton ginatubang nga krisis sa panlawas. Pero iton maupay nga balita kay didihaamon ha Region 8, particular ha Eastern Samar, inen bagasiring pa o kila kami, ayos kami. In fact, iton Giwan, Eastern Samar, usa nga bungto, parte hiton South Samar nga bungto, in mayada balita nga abri na hira. Buwas tinikangan, buwas nga adlaw, abrido na iton era munisipalidad, hangatanan nga mga edad hiton tawo, tikang hiton bata, ngadto hiton senior citizen, nga pwede maglaroy-laroy, ha era bungto. Siyempre, ang mga katawhan nga natikang hiton probinsya hit Eastern Samar. Diri pwede makasakob, ang diri taga Eastern Samar. So, amo iton it maupay nga development didiha amon nga dapit. So sana sumunod liwat it Salcedo. Okay. Iyan na nga gabi mga kabugton hit aton pagsimba. Aton anay kamo ihatag hiton aton song leader Ma'am Celeste para hiton aton song service.
Para hit aton song service, aton kantahon and He's so sweet to trust in Jesus. 351. He's so sweet, sing. He's so sweet to trust in Jesus and to take him at his word, just to rest upon his promise and to know the Savior Lord. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust him, how I prove him o'er and o'er. Jesus, Jesus, precious, oh, for grace to trust him more. Oh, how sweet to trust in Jesus, just to trust his cleansing blood, and in simple faith to plunge me, let the healing cleansing blood. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust him, how I prove him more and more. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust him more. Yes, it's sweet to trust in Jesus, just from sin and self to cease, just from Jesus simply keep life and rest and joy and peace. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust him, how I prove him o'er and o'er. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust him more. I'm so glad I learned to trust thee, precious Jesus, Savior, friend.
thou art with me, will be with me till the end. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust Him, how I love Him more and more. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust Him more.
Amen.
Okay. Pagtikang mga kabugtuan, ako nihatag hayo ang mga participants sining aton virtual fellowship yana nga gabi. An aton opening song nga na closing song, it in charge sini ito naton song leader is Sister Celeste Obilio Garcia. Naton opening prayer in igahalad ini ngadto naton makagram nga Dios pinagi kan Sister Liza Eder, usahan aton mabtikon nga literature evangelist sakop han Salcedo district. Kahuman han opening prayer, makakabati kita hinusa nga special song nga igpapabati haton nga nigahalad ngadto naton makagram nga Dios pinagi kan Sister Eleanor Eder Kabilugan. Inihiya in anak kan aton ili Sister Liza. Kaman niya special song aton na mababati ang mensahe tikang kan Doktora Rodelle Joy Lucion. Narunian nala iton iba nga detalyit iya pagkaya kay papakilala ko anay hiya hayo kay ilabing itibayo pagkikitaan pala yung taon na iya, no? So para mayada kita a little bit knowledge iton aton speaker yan na ipapakilala ko hiya iyo niron yan. Kahuman iton special song. An ato naman closing prayer inigahalad liwat ngadto naton Ginoo pinagi kan Sister Imelda Pedrera. So hapang kabugusan ay ito na naton mga mayadabahin ning aton pagsimba yana nga gabi. Pagpadayon ihatag ko nga kamuhan aton song leader para aton opening song.
Para aton opening song aton kantahon and Hiding in Bay. Number 355. 355. Oh, safe to the rock, sing. Oh, safe to the rock that is higher than I. My soul in its conflicts and sorrows would lie. So simple, so weary, and that would I be. The blessed rock of ages, I'm hiding in thee. Hiding in thee, hiding in thee, the blessed rock of ages, I'm hiding in thee. In the calm of the noontide, in sorrow's lone heart, in times when temptation casts forth its power, in the tempest of life, on its wide thou blessed rock of ages, I'm hiding in thee. Hiding in thee, hiding in thee, the blessed rock of ages, I'm hiding in thee. I walked in the conflict when pressed by the foe. I fled to my refuge and breathed out my woe. I walked and when trials like eagles roar, am I hidden in thee, O thou rock of my soul? Hiding in thee, hiding in thee, the blessed of ages, I'm hiding in thee.
kita. Paraan niya Dios, maluloyo namon na amay. Tagiya kahit amon kinabuhi, Dios nga gamhanan, Dios nga punahing gugma, grasya nga kaluon. Dios nga angay singbahon, angay pasalamatan, ug angay pasidunggan. Tungod kay worthy ikaw, han nga tanan nga pagpasidungog kay mo. Lord, salamat ang panibag ungahaw nga higayon, nga kami nagkaurusa, hini nga takna, han imo adlaw nga iparahuway, basi ka namon singbahon, o pag-adman ang imo mga pulo. Ginoo, salamat han amon mga kabugtuan, nabisan kung nagrayo kami, ginoorusan mo kami, didaha, pagsingbaha imo, pinaaga espiritu o kamatuoran. Samtang kami amay, mamamati, hit imo mga pulong, amon ginahangyo, ang baraan na espiritu, nga mabuksan ang amon mga kasing-kasing, ugunahuna, nga an matagpulong amon hibabatian. In mahipatik ha amon no nahuna, nga diri na namon kung tahingalimtan, gabay pa makahatag ha amon, hinduga nga kadasigon na amon pag-alaga diha imo. Salamat Lord, it imo pagkamaupay ha amon, salamat it pagpasaylo nimot amon mga sala, hangaran hanggahom ni Jesus nga amon magtaralwas.
Amen.
Amen.
Okay. Ato ni sunod ang special song pinagi kang Sister Eleanor Eder Kabilugan. Kuya Glenn, kung na okay.
We pray for blessings. We pray for peace. Comfort for family. Protection while we sleep. We pray for healing. For prosperity. We pray for your mighty hand to ease our suffering. Know the while you hear each spoken need. Your love is way too much to give us lots of things. 'Cause what if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? What if 1,000 sleepless nights of what it takes to know you're near? What if trials of this life are your mercies in disguise? We pray for wisdom, your voice to hear. Cry in anger when we cannot feel you near. We doubt your goodness, we doubt your love, as if every promise from your word is not enough. And all the while, you hear each desperate plea, and long that we'd have faith to believe. 'Cause what if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? What if 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? What if trials of this life are your mercies in disguise? When friends betray us, when darkness seems to win, we know the pain reminds us heart that this is not our home. It's not our own. What if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? What if 1,000 sleepless nights of what it takes to know you're near? And if your greatest disappointment or the aching of this life is the revealing of a greater thirst this world can't satisfy. What if trials of this life, the rain, the storms, the hardest nights, are your mercies in disguise?
Amen.
Amen. So beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sister Ellie.
Thank you so much, Sister
Thank you.
Helen. And maupay nga awit. Usa nga dako nga oportunidad mga kabugtuan para akon ang pagpakilalahan aton bisita nga magyarakan yana nga gabi. Adton akon hiyagin message pagkumbida nga asay naton maging speaker yana nga gabi. Inen nagampuan lay ako nagkaton Ginoo. Siring ko Ginoo akon pag-sendhin private message haiya akon ginampo nga iya dayon karawton nga diriya magruhaduha hit pagkarawatan challenge. Tungod kay maram ako nga ini nga tawo in busy kaupay kumo kay usaman niya hiton matatawag naton liwat nga mga frontliners. An aton speaker yana nga gabi mga kabugtuan in usa nga ubigay ni man ngani hiya in diplomat han ubigay ni Fellow in International Federation of Pediatric and Adolescent Gynecology. Karig sidngon mga kabugtuan nga diri la hiya dinhi Pilipinas kundi pan international pa hiya. Nga affiliated hiya hini nga masunod nga mga hospitals. Didto ha Asian Hospital ha Alabang, Adventist Medical Center Manila didto ha Pasay, ngan St. Clair's Medical Center ha Makati. Pareho lahi mga tikler, may mga yan hospital. Dila kami maaram. Amen. An aton speaker in buutan nga anak nira Pastor and Ma'am Lucion. Mayada nira duduha nga anak usang 3 years old ngan 10 months old pareho babaye. An iya asawa usa nga Indonesian. Sanglit itiya apelyido yan na Simatupang. Mga kasangkayan akon ipakikilalahayon aton speaker si Doktora Rodelle Joy Lucion Simatupang. Akon ihatag haiyo ang panahon para haiya.
Atit paki-mute. Dok, paki-mute niyan mo. Microphone.
Okay, okay na?
Okay na. Okay na po. Okay na po.
Good evening mga kaigsuunan sa Salcedo District o sa asa pa man uban.
Good evening, good evening.
Germany.
Good evening.
Asa pa
Good evening, Doc.
Mayong
Ang
Evening.
aton coverage, Doc, Canada,
good evening.
Canada, California.
Los Angeles, California, may dakita Michigan,
Worldwide.
Germany. Yeah, worldwide. Kita yan.
Canada.
Canada.
Oh, Canada. Wow, good evening and happy Sabbath to all, no? Okay. Daghang salamat kay Sir Yolando sa pag-invite. Ako actually dili ko sanay maging speaker, pero malakas si Sir Yolando kay God. Kinapao dili ko sanay. So I will try my best to impart to you God's message for tonight. Okay, so where's my PowerPoint? Ano ba ito Ano na ba? Nakita ako ang
Wala pa, Doc. Paki-slide share po. Paki-share screen.
share screen.
Opo. And then you maximize it.
Ang kanina, Doc, kasi adto kanina, pagtigang good.
Share. Share. Saan man ipagko?
From your computer, Doc. From your computer. Yung share screen mo sa baba. Mayroong share screen po.
Meron.
You click first your PowerPoint. You click first your PowerPoint.
Yes.
And then you click share screen.
And share screen.
Hindi nakikita niyo po yung PowerPoint niyo? Nakikita niyo po yung PowerPoint?
Salamat sa pag-invite ulit. And thank you for that wonderful song by our sister Ellie. Okay. So, my talk this evening is entitled Obstacle to Opportunity. Okay. So, as an update sa ta mga kaigsuunan, internet, regarding our coronavirus pandemic, no? As of May 15, 7 p.m. worldwide, the total cases is 4,546,070. So, grabe kadaghan na mga kaigsunan. The total deaths is 303,863. Recovered 1,716,115. So that's worldwide. Sa Philippines naman, the total cases is 12,091. Death is 806. Recovered 2,460. So daghan mga kaigsuonan ng mga na-affected, no? Samtang Cebuano, Waray, Tagalog, English. So Tagalog na lang. Halo-halo. Sige. Nami ginatawag, no, as doctor frontliner, na ami ginatawag na old one. muadto mi sa amo ang clinic before ingani lang sanina lang and then smackdown. Pero unsa may karon, new normal ang ilang ginaingon, no? Ingani na ang itsura, no? Kay takot din kami ma-infect ng virus. So kailangan fully protected. Ang personal protective equipment dapat naka-full pag meron kaming procedures or inooperahan or pinapaanak. So, ganyan na po ang new normal ngayon sa ospital namin or sa iba din, no? Bisan mag-clinic lang kahit nagki-clinic lang, ganyan na po ang itsura ngayon. Meron na din po kaming mga protective personal protective equipments, no? Face shields, tanan, kompleto. So, wala na tong old normal. Kay, unsa man, kay hadlok pod mi. Natatakot din kami na ma-infect ng virus or ayaw din namin na maka-infect kami ng coronavirus sa ibang tao. So, background lang to. So, this text, I will give you this text found in Exodus 15, verse 26. And said, if thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, and wilt do that which is right in his sight, and wilt give ear to his commandments, and keep all his statutes, I will put none of these diseases upon thee, which I have brought upon the Egyptians, for I am the Lord that healeth thee. So, sino dito sa inyo ang takot sa COVID-19? Raise your hand. Takot ma-infect ng COVID-19? Sino? Konti lang, ako lang takot. So, kasi syempre may family tayo, may mga anak, ganun. Madami pa tayong gustong gawin sa buhay natin, kaya natatakot tayo or iba yung impact sa ating buhay, no? Pero may sinasabi ang Diyos sa atin kung ano ang gagawin natin para hindi tayo ma-infect ng mga diseases, no? So, sa Exodus 15 verse 26, kung ano yung Panginoon nila dati sa Old Testament, so siya din yung Panginoon natin ngayon at present, no? May diseases sila noon, meron din diseases ngayon. And this pandemic, COVID-19, ito yung nangyayari ngayon. Nakakatakot siya because it's worldwide. It infects millions of people. And deaths of thousands. So, madami talaga siya. Okay. So, what is the impact of COVID-19 to our lives, no? Globally, in our community, in our church, in our family, and to ourselves? How does it impact us, or what are the impacts, no? I just listed some, but I think you have many things in your mind, how it impacts your community, your family, your church, and yourself, no? Globally, it slows down the economy. It infects millions and thousands died, no? In our community. There are no more social gatherings because of the law of social distancing shall be followed. And businesses are closed, people are sick, some died, and there are just limited movements for people, no? You can only go out to buy essential things like food or medicine. So only one person per family if you have that quarantine pass in the Philippines. So this is how the community here in the Philippines looks like now. So what about in our church? No? There are changes that happened in our churches also. We don't have church services or gatherings, physical gatherings. But we are thankful that we have this Zoom, this technology. kahit na wala tayong physical gatherings inside the church. But as a church, as members of the church, we are here gathering together through the internet, worshiping God these Sabbath days. So there are no crusades, no house-to-house visitation maybe, except maybe in giving relief goods, maybe you can go out. Pero hindi na yung gaya dati that you can easily visit to other houses. So that's the impact in our church. How about in our family? So there are positive impact or negative impact of this pandemic to our family. So what are some of the positive impacts? Maybe we have more time together, praying together, eating together, sleeping at the same time, playing together, and many more. So what about the negative impacts? There are, syempre, palaging magkakasama sa bahay, hindi makalabas. So there are more of misunderstandings. There are family issues, health problems, parenting challenges. Syempre kasama yung mga kids, hindi din nakakalabas. So palagi tayong nagagalit. And everything, a lot of things are happening in this COVID-19 pandemic in our homes. So how is this coronavirus outbreak affecting your life, in yourself? So there are also positive impact and negative impact to ourselves. What are these? You have more time to sleep, more time to eat, play, exercise, do your hobbies. You have more time for self-care and many more. But how about the negative impacts? I guess there are plenty of negative impacts in ourselves. We fear, we are anxious, we are angry to the government or to whoever. Lalo na yung mga ayuda, hindi tama ang pagbigay. Sino dyan, mga taga Saucedo, hindi nabigyan ng ayuda? Mga relief goods from the government o mga pera from the government. Galit na tayo. Kasi sabi ni President, itong amount, dumating sa barangay, magkano na lang. So, mga financial problems, because businesses are closed. There are people who are in no work, no pay basis, like me. So, no clinic, no patient, no money. So, for 2 months already, we did not open the clinic because of the law, na bawal muna mag-open mga establishments. So we don't have a clinic for 2 months. So maybe you have a lack of sleep, maybe negative impact, weight gain, Negative ba yun sa iba? Or positive din sa iba yun? Weight gain dahil nasa bahay lang, kain ng kain, or weight loss because of fear, anxiety, you cannot eat, you don't have appetite, you have a lot of problems in your mind, so you feel hopeless, and then eventually you get sick. So what are these impact, Is it the positive or the versus negative impact of COVID-19 in our life? How do we see it? How do we see this pandemic, this crisis? Is it an obstacle or is it an opportunity? So if we see it as a negative impact, of course we see it as an obstacle. What is this obstacle? It is a thing that blocks one's way or prevents or hinders progress. In Bisaya, it's babag siya. Babag or kaulangan in Waray, I think. No? So this pandemic, we can view it as an obstacle. Kasi naman, itong pandemic na ito, itong COVID-19 na ito, nang dahil sa virus na to, I cannot do what I want. I cannot travel, or I cannot go to school. I cannot go back to my family. I cannot go to work. I cannot do this and that. So my plans are not anymore, no? Hindi ko magagawa yung mga plans ko sa buhay. For the children, they cannot play outside to the playground, or for the students, they cannot go to school normally. For the men and women, ladies and gentlemen who are single, they cannot marry soon. Or for the parents, no? For the grandparents, everybody, you can also view this pandemic as an obstacle in your life. You know? In our human nature, in our selfish nature, if we see life as temporary or earthly, of course, it's an obstacle. But it gives us an positive impact. It is an opportunity for us. So how do this pandemic be an opportunity, or is an opportunity in our life? No? What is this opportunity? It's a set of circumstances that makes it possible to do something. Higayon, no? Mauna ni, no? Mauna ni, this opportunity to do something. No? Do we view it as an opportunity or as an obstacle? So if we are Christ-centered, or we are selfless, and we view things eternally, we are heaven-bound, we see it, of course, as an opportunity. What are these opportunities? So as a church, as a member of the STA Church, or personally, no, I highlight this opportunity to do medical ministries, especially in this pandemic, in this crisis, because there are a lot of people who are getting sick, who are sick, and who died because of this virus. So it's time for us to share this medical ministry, even though we are not frontliners, or even though we are not doctors or nurses or healthcare workers. We must share what we have learned, no, from our healthy lifestyle. We can share it to other people, to our neighborhood. No? In every place, according to medical ministry, page 320, in every place the sick may be found, and those go forth as workers for Christ should be true health reformers, prepared to give those who are sick the simple treatments that will relieve them, and then pray with them. Thus they will open the door for entrance of the truth. The doing of this work will be followed by good results. So if we are workers of Christ, if we go and work for Christ, we should also be a true health reformer. We should be prepared to give simple treatments. It didn't say here complicated treatments, like whatever antibiotics or whatever vaccine or whatever it is. But according to Ellen G. White here, the simple treatments, no, that will relieve them, and then pray with them. Kahit sa mga ganong paraan, no, we can help in medical ministry. So in this work will be followed by good results. So medical missionary work is the right hand of the gospel. So we must participate in spreading the gospel through our healthy lifestyle. No? It is necessary to the advancement of the cause of God. So this is found in Testimonies, Volume 7, page 59. As though it men and women are led to see the importance of right habits of living, the saving power of the truth will be made known. Every city is to be entered by workers trained to do missionary work. As the right hand of the third angel's message, God's methods of treating disease will open doors for the entrance of present truth. So, since this COVID-19 is pandemic, it's worldwide, and everybody, almost all countries are already affected, no? This is our opportunity to share the gospel, to share the truth to others, no? By sharing to them the right habits of living. Kung anong gagawin para hindi madaling magkasakit. So, it will open the doors, no, for the entrance of present truth. So, since nung bata pa ako, di pa ata nag-aaral, or elementary, high school, college, hanggang lumaki na ako, meron na tayo nito in our local churches, in big churches, in SDA churches. There are lectures on New Start. So kahit ito lang ang baon natin to share our knowledge of healthy lifestyle, no? We all know it, the New Start, no? It's a lifestyle change program based on 8 fundamental principles. These are proven to help you achieve optimum health. So you know it by heart already. It's proper nutrition, exercise, water, sunlight, temperance, air, rest, and trust in God. So we all know this, no? As Seventh-day Adventists, we all know the proper nutrition and how to exercise and how many water we drink a day. We should expose ourselves to sunlight, temperance, fresh air, enough rest, like 8 hours or more, and of course, trust in God. So, how can we share this in this pandemic season we have? Of course, we have that fear. We are not ready to go out. We also are affected in our mind. We are anxious. How to share this to other people? In fact, we also needs to be lectured ito. Kailangan din natin ma-lecturean yung self natin kasi minsan hindi natin nasusunod, no? So meron ditong tips, meron din tayong pinagdadaanan in this pandemic, no? There are tips, 6 ways to boost your mental resilience during the pandemic, no? Dr. Torben Bergland, a psychiatrist and associate director of health ministries of the General Conference, no? There are 6 tips. The coronavirus pandemic is a crisis. Face it. It will be difficult. Accept it. It's a time for reflection. Work on it. What you can make a difference, do it. Do it. There's more to life than the pandemic. See it. There is hope. Embrace it. So let's discuss it one by one so that we can learn from this, no? Because we suffered a lot mentally, or maybe because we are not prepared with this COVID-19 pandemic in our lives, no? So number 1, it's a crisis. Face it. So yes, it is a crisis. It came upon us unexpectedly. It brings a lot of uncertainty and it threatens things that are important and dear to us. It reminds how quickly things can change. We never know what the next moment will bring. Only God does. Minimizing or maximizing is not helpful. There's a danger in making it smaller than it is. But nothing is gained either by blowing it out of proportions. Let it be what it is, not more, not less, according to the limits of our knowledge and understanding. Take one step at a time. There's no turning back, and there's no running away. This is one step and then another one on an unknown path in an unknown future. Remember, though, that it's better to walk together. If one falls, the other one can raise him up. A crisis brings out the best and the worst in us. Expect to see some of both in yourself and others. Therefore, be patient, kind, and compassionate with yourself and others. A crisis may be a turning point for better and for worse. Let's harvest as much good as possible from it. Number 2, it will be difficult. Accept it. Rather than a nightmare we wake up from, this is a reality we wake up to every day. We cannot make it go away. This is where we are right now, and we need to do our best in the midst of it. We cannot control this. The virus is so small. Still, it overpowers so much. But we can do our best and support others in doing their best. And we are best equipped to do our best when we deal with the reality as it is. There will be negative outcomes. There will be losses. It will be stressful. It will take time. But there may also be positive outcomes. Many will suffer physically, mentally, rationally, socially, financially, existentially, and spiritually. There's no point in trying to persuade yourself and others that all is well. It's not, but we can find help and comfort in one another and in God. It's time to draw closer together. Number 3, it's time for reflection. Work on it. So it's time for a timeout. We live in a world that is so rushed and high-paced that every second may be filling with something. Many are busy producing or consuming one or the other every waking moment. This leaves the time to think, to reflect, to meditate, to feel, to talk, to connect. As many things now stop, we need to slow down, to allow spaces to open up, to pause, to question, to evaluate, to reconsider. Don't stop open spaces with whatever is at hand. Allow reflection to enter. Am I living the life I want to live? What are the real values and priorities of my life? My words and wishes may be one thing, while my actions tell a different story. The test of truth, not what I say, but what is the truth about my life? As the virus floods our country, we find our hearts and minds flooded by things totally unrelated, yet triggered, activated, and stirred up right now. Things from our past, our present, or our future. Things that surprise us, not know we're there, or things that are bigger and stronger than we imagined. They may wash over us like waves, or we may ride them when they come. The latter may be the better. A wave cannot be planned. You have to be ready for it when it comes, and let the ride be as wild or mild as the wave that carries it. Put things first. Is it work? Is it health? Is it friends? Is it family? Is it God? Let your focus and your time reflect what matters most in your life. Number 4, what you can do to make a difference. Do it. So this is our opportunity, no? To love more. Despite the social distancing, stay socially connected. For your own sake and for the sake of others, by caring for others, you yourself will be helped. Talk better. Have good conversations every day with people who mean something to you. If you are alone, through phone or internet. If you are together with someone, set aside quality time for face-to-face and eye-to-eye conversations. And remember, talk with God as your Father, Mother, friend, helper, and Savior. Maybe it's time for some of those deep conversations. Make it nicer around you. So don't only wash your hands. You should also wash your face, your hair, your body, your clothes, your dishes, your floors. Maintaining the exteriors will make you feel better on the inside. Move more. If you can get outside every day and move for at least 30 minutes. If you cannot go outside, get up and walk every hour and do some indoor exercise. If you lack inspiration for doing indoor exercise, there are plenty of guided workouts online and on apps. Marami dyan sa internet. Kung gusto nyo ng indoor workout. So let the sun warm you. The sun not only brightens the sky, but it also brightens the mind. Enjoy some daylight every day if you can. Even if the most you can do it, sit by your window. No? Eat better. So this is your time, your opportunity to eat better. If you've been busy all throughout these years and then all of a sudden you're on quarantine, we are locked down in the house, so should eat better. Take time to eat well. Hindi yung nagmamadali. Who says you cannot cook a feast every day? Enjoy 2 to 3 meals a day, preferably together with someone. Don't snack continuously. Dust off those cookbooks and try out some new recipes. Marami ngayon mga chef na because of this quarantine. Maraming nagko-cook, including maraming nang na-discover na mga recipes. Eat plenty for fresh vegetables, fruits, and other whole foods. Sleep enough. No? Kung dati you didn't sleep enough because you are so busy, maybe this is your time to sleep enough. No? Go to bed so early that you will wake up refreshed in the morning. If you feel like napping, only do it once before late afternoon and no more than 30 minutes. Laugh frequently. Because of your busyness before, you cannot laugh. So this is your opportunity to laugh more. Okay? Humor is a good way to buffer pain and release tension. It is an adult way of being playful. Look for what may be funny and enjoy it with someone. Cry when needed. Crying is also a good way to release tension and communicate to others that you are suffering. We don't blame babies for crying when they need someone to care and provide for them. We shouldn't blame adults either. Be compassionate with yourself and others whenever there are tears. Be compassionate always. Don't binge. Don't binge on Netflix. Don't binge on work. Don't binge on news. Don't binge on food. Don't binge on anger or frustrations. Just don't binge. You know? Number 5. There's more to life than the pandemic. See it. Don't let the virus infect your entire life. So even though we are not yet infected with the virus, maybe the pandemic itself affected our entire life. No? So don't let this virus infect your entire life. There is so much more to life and to the world than the virus. Be grateful for those things. See others. Don't get totally absorbed by yourself and your own situation. There are many who are in need of an outstretched hand. Think about who that may be in your family, friends, in your circle of family, friends, colleagues, church, and community. Reach out to someone every day. No, if you are privileged, if you are rich, you can help other people who are in need, especially in this pandemic. You should reach out to someone every day. This could be worse. All is not lost, even if some things are lost. Number 6, there is hope. Embrace it. This too will pass. Mankind has faced even bigger crises before and gotten through them. We'll get through this one too. As long as there is life, there is hope. And as a Christian, even in death, there is hope. We may suffer, but we not despair. We need not despair. We are not alone in this. And we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love him. It is found in Romans 8:28. And in Isaiah 43 verse 1, it says, "But now this is what the Lord says, He who created you, Jacob, He who formed you, Israel, do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have summoned you by my name, you are mine. For if we live, we live to the Lord. And if we die to the Lord. So then, whether we live or whether we die, we are the Lord's." And in so if you are worried about emptiness and boredom in the days ahead, what's listed above should be plenty to keep you busy and maybe even happy. And by the way, I said don't binge, but there are actually some things you may binge on. So it's found in Galatians 5:22-23. Love, joy, peace, long-suffering, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such, there is no law. So, we can love more. We can be more joyful. So this is an opportunity for us to love more, be more kind, to do good, no? More than ever before, to be faithful, to be gentle, and to have self-control. So these are abundantly stockpiled in the heavenly warehouse, ready to be dispatched to whoever will receive them from the Creator of all good things. So I say to you in Luke 11:9-10, so I say to you, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks, it will be open. So I hope this message can help us see this pandemic as an opportunity instead of an obstacle. No? There is more to life than this virus itself. So I hope everyone is blessed by that message. Sabbath.
Okay.
Amen.
Okay. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you
Amen.
so much,
Thank you very much.
Dr. Rodelle Joy.
What a
We are so
refreshing.
much blessed with your message. Comprehensive, very informative. No? Namon-namon na ibaruan. So we still have 10 minutes. Anaton mga taga sipak, anaton sipak students. Hirat aton paunahon hit paghatag itira insights para mahabtan man it alas 10 at least nakahatag hirat insights. So
Let's
aton
start
paunahon
from.
naton mga taga-sipak. Oo, taga-sipak manay.
Let's start with Brother Jason, because Jason has a very
Yes.
great
Okay.
insights. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Pastor
Okay.
Brother Jason.
Ana, excuse Brother Jason. I am giving you the command, ano, Ate Claire, kay ikot nakita di dahiton imulap tapitak di dilimitado kang ngingita. Dak nakita at narisitirahan.
Ano tikakaman ko? Oh, okay. Just kidding.
Iton kareg magkuan
Yeah.
idea. Okay,
Yeah,
thank
they can
you.
just raise their hand and they can unmute themselves, and of course they can speak. Go ahead, Brother Jason.
Okay, so as what I sent to you, ma'am,
Yes.
why do I call this disease pandemic, right? Amo ni ang mga pakianahan mga tao nga agin tawag naton nga pandemic ito nga sakit. So pandemic are composed of two words according in my own understanding about theology. The word pandemic, pan and epidemic. Then the first from the word pan in Greek, that is pasapan in transliteration. So meaning all, each, every are affected of this COVID-19 or disease. They use pan in Greek, and our translation, that is what they call each, right? And then the second one, the word epidemic, according to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, states here, and an outbreak of disease that spreads quickly and affects many individuals at the same time. But some people say that the opinion of other people, the what was it called? The black propaganda, naghimo sila sa biological weapon to destroy humanity. But in the great controversy, if we read that, gintuyo ni Satan para damo ng mga kalag, hamiling nga kalag nga diri makalagad han Dios. So that's why amo ni ang purpose ni Satan, no? Nga damo it mga tao nga ma-perish o mawaraan nila pagtuo tungod dinhi nga COVID-19. So ang positive naman sa COVID-19 kay para subong, para siya na nakaram na kamihin Bible focus, nakastudy kamihan maupay, nakahimo kamihan PowerPoint, nakahimo kamihan mga bagay nga makapadayaw sa Dios. Then the negative naman, we are affected because through this lockdown, hindi ta pwede makagawas. Kanina nakagawas kami pero nagmas, palit lang sa gamay ng mga palitonon. Amula to ako nakuan nga ang COVID-19 may positive man siya kag negative according to doc, no, nga nakuan sa atong kinabuhi. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Brother Jason. Anyone else? Go ahead, Brother Glenn. Unmute yourself, please.
Okay, so first and foremost, thank you so much, Doc, for the wonderful message. Talagang very scientific and very specific. May kulay papakiana. I will address this to Pastor Lucion as our father, no. Ano nato nagtun pag-explain ni aton mga kabugtuan pagdatong nagdinhat aton mga churches, local churches. Ano nato pag-explain hiran kung makiana hira ang kanang buhat, is this the devil or meron kanang Ginoo? Kaya may masaring dida. Daw rin kanang Ginoo ba ni pagbuot or kanang yawa ni pagbuot?
Yawa.
So, ano naton, do we have Bible supported verses or principle in the church kapag suporta?
Okay. Yeah, that was what Jason said actually, but go ahead, Pastor Lucian. Paki-unmute, please. There you go.
Okay. Thank you for the question. Before I start, I'd like to thank also Dr. Rodelle Joy for very exhaustive talk regarding coronavirus. Let us be reminded of the experience of Job. It was not really God's intention that Job would suffer, but he permits the enemy to touch the life of Job for a reason, because he would like to disprove Satan of what he was alleging, that Job could not serve God without anything in return. So that is true also for us, that although God does not like that humanity would suffer, yet for a purpose God allows. And with this, it is just for us to really cling upon the Lord, because He knows things that we do not know. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Pastor.
Brother Jamel, do you have something to share?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
I have something may share, ma'am, about sang topic ni ma'am nga gamay lang. This pandemic is this time to give the kining ginatawag ma'am nga pag-urusa ba, pag-urusa sang pamilya. Kung sang una wala makaurusa sa pamilya tungod sa mga trabaho, amo ni siyang time nga makabanding singong pa ni ma'am may ara negative kag may positive. So para as a theologians, amo ni siya ang time ma'am nga magduble ta sang ginatawag nga o triplehon pa man gid naton ang pagtuon sang Biblia kag paghatag sang share sang message sa mga tao nga wala pagid sa kamatuoran, ma'am. So as a theologians nga sang una wala ginatawag ma'am nga waray man ginyakan nga diri kami naga-participate. Sang una man gid ma'am na kuan ko na experience ko yana nga hang una dili kami active sa mga worship, mga live pero naabot ang pandemic o kini nga coronavirus nga dili makita nga kaaway nga nakita gud namon sa mga as theologians nga mga theology students sa SIPAC, nakita gid namon nga na-change ang amon hunahuna nga maghatag kami sang sharing about sang word of God pinaagi lang sang live o pinaagi man sang Zoom. So nakita namon ang pagkakaibahan kung may trahedya nga didigid makikita ang paggawas sang Kristohanon nga tawo nga makashare ka man sang imo mensahe pinaagi sang live. So amo nang ginatawag nga makahatag ka sing doble nga kuan sining doble nga pagtuon o pag-aram sang kasulatan pinaagi sini nga trahedya na naamon hibaruan nga diri langayan kami makayakan kung may trahedya o waray diri makahatag sang message sang word of God sa ibang nga tao.
Yes. Thank you, Brother Jamil. Anyone else?
Sino yan?
Hey, so cute. Hey.
Okay. May ada pa?
Okay.
You want to do, Sister Becca? You want to say something?
No.
Oh, I thought you were signaling. Pastor Rizos, Pastor Randy, just unmute yourself.
Ma'am Lucion, Ma'am Lucion.
Ma'am Lucion first. Ma'am Lucion.
Okay, good evening and good morning, everyone. Happy and nice to see you. Happy Sabbath.
Good afternoon.
And good afternoon
Germany.
in Germany.
Happy Sabbath.
Ada Casey. Model dan Nicole. It was hot.
Nawala sila, no? Sister Marilyn, are you there? We lost them. I mean, nawala sa screen.
Okay na ma'am, paki-unmute ma'am.
Hindi, wala yung...
Okay na.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, Del Joy, for this, for participating and accepting the challenge to speak to this Zoom fellowship. And I'm happy for you. Now, about this COVID-19, my sharing for this is that this is the only positive. If we hear that we are being diagnosed of being positive in COVID, this is the only positive that is not positive. This is because this is unwelcome. We are not happy if you hear the word positive for this COVID. Why? Because it gives us what we say, we are fearful and parang ang isip natin, ay wala na, we are hopeless because we're already sick with COVID. But it is how we see things, view of ourselves. Because it depends on our attitude. Our attitude gives us a big difference on our lives, especially if we think positive, then it's very good. It helps us to be more faithful, or it looks us to be happy because it's positive. If we have the negative attitude, because there is a saying by one of the famous author that if we fail, we think that failure is not the end because fail means first attempt in learning. That is what we mean by fail. And failure is not the end because end means effort, not effort never dies. So we have to think positive then. And if the answer is no, that means that it is next opportunity. So always we think of positive. That's it.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Sister
you.
Marilyn. Pastor Randy, do you have a say?
May call ako.
Oh, Pastor Benji, go ahead.
Yeah, that's good, Sister Claire.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, ma'am. That's also the point that I'd like to drive. It depends upon a person. Kung may crisis, depende na sa person, depende na sa ang attitude. Diba? So just like common nga example, ang usa ka ang roses may ada mga thorns, masiring hiya ba ang mga roses kairo kay may da mga thorns. Pero kung ang positive nga tao, masiring maupay ang mga thorns kay may ada mga roses. It depends, diba? It depends how we see things. It depends how we see things. But we have to remember that in every difficult time is an opportunity to call upon our God. Diba, no? So, kung ano mat nga ang oportunidad, ano mat nga krisis, ano mat nga kuan, depende ito natin attitude. Pero ito nga sitwasyon, oportunidad ang pagtawag nato ng aton buhi nga Dios. Pagtawag nato na ang ngaran ng aton buhi nga Dios. Maram kita that everything works together for good to them that love God and are called according to His purpose. Asa ganito. Sa tanan. So anato lang anato nga manatay positive nga mga insights, positive nga perspective, positive na ito nga outlook in life. Positive outlook in life. Kasi ito ang ginkinahanglan. Although this COVID-19 may positive, muna siyang positive. Depends upon how you see things.
Correct. Pastor Benji?
Hi. Good evening.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, Pilipinas.
Thank you, Pastor.
Maupay. Thank you liwat na message ni Doktora
Joy.
Joy. So thank you. Akon nagustuhan an answer ni Pastor Lucion. May tungodhan kan Job. Mabalik kita dit aton text. Nasa rin din ha 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verses 11 to 13. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verses 11 to 13. Kung meron niyo Bible. Akon la sususugan an dugang lainihan akon na batian kang Pastor Lucion. Thank you, Pastor Lucion, for the good insight. These things happen to them as examples and were written down as warnings for us, on whom the culmination of the ages has come. Verse 12, so if you think you are standing firm, be careful that you don't fall. Diba? Verse 13, no temptation has overtaken you except that is common to mankind. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, He will also provide a way out so that you can endure it. So ini nga atong problema nga inaatubang, alaw inihan Ginoo, pero may ada liwat way out naton, hiyalaan makakahatag hin, pag-solve hini, liwat. Ginalaw niya, paruhan kan Job kinabuhi. Ginalaw niya, as ini nga, warning in haadon, nasa ni Apostle Paul, these things happen to them as examples and were written down as warnings for us. Warnings. Mm-hmm. So, kinahanglan pa natin, diri kita masaring nga, ay, marigon na ako kay adakit Ginoo. So, nasa niya, so if you think you are standing firm, be careful that you don't fall. So, diri kita magkumpiyansa, aton kalugaringon la, bisan ada na kita iglesia, kundi ang Ginoo lamang ang magkakahatag ka aton in way out na matatapos ini. Makakaahon gihapon kita ini after this because He promised in the Bible. Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor Benji.
Welcome.
All right.
Siguro walay na, no? Alright na. Alright. Thank you so much sa naton mga nag-participate han naghatag han ira mga reactions, insights. Damo nga salamat ay ngan before kita kumadto naton closing song, I just would like to take this opportunity and pagpasalamat ang atong resource person yan nga gabi kan Dr. Del Joy.
Thank
In
you.
Thank you very much.
information, mga kabugtuan, nakadto kami ha Manila during inset schools in discipleship with the summer mission teaching force, and of course with our President Pastor Lucion and Ma'am Lucion. Ini Dr. Rodelle Joy usay niya nga nag-sponsoran amon pangaon dito. So buotan in liwat hiya. Supot kag anak. Mga salamat Dr. Joy. Iti mo pag paangbit han maupay nga panunaw na para amon. So pakadi kita mga kabugtuan na naton closing song. Nakaandam ni dila na ito naton screen. And then naton closing prayer, Sister Imelda.
Ang kantahon mga kabugtuan and Draw Me Nearer para naton closing song. 187 at Seventh-day Adventist Church Hymnal. I am thine, O Lord. I am thine, O Lord. Sing. I am thine, O Lord.
I have heard thy voice and it told thy love to me.
What song to rise in the hour and be closer to me.
Draw me nearer, blessed Lord, to the cross where
thou hast died. Draw me nearer, nearer, blessed Lord.
Consecrate me now to thy service.
By the power of grace
May
divine.
my soul look and my will be lost in thy nearer, nearer, blessed Lord, nearer, nearer, blessed Lord, to thy precious bleeding. Your delight of a single love that before thy throne I stay.
When I feel in
My God, I am as friend with friend. Draw me nearer, nearer, blessed Lord. Cross where thou art thou. Draw me nearer, 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 Lord, to thy precious bleeding side. Tita, i-mute. Unmute, tita, unmute.
Okay, sorry. Okay, mag-ampo kita. Nabati na ka mo?
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Ginoong Diyos, nga may gugmaon, nga ato ikaw katasan ng mga langit, hinintak na amay ang kagadihon, nga imo adlaw amay, nga ikparahaway. Adi kami, ani mo mga anak amay, nagkakatitiro, nagkakalipay kami, tungod amay, hanamon pagkaurusa, nga kami amay, nag-araman imo mga pulo, nga amon Ginoo mahimo maggabayan amay, habang kami amay nagkikinabuhi din kalibutan, makabuli kini amon Kristohanon amay nga kinabuhi. Tubtob nga dahan imo pagbalik. Ginoo, dako namong pagpasalamat ang mga pulong nga amon nabatian niya na kagabihon. Labi na amay iniya na nga i-share haamon ni Dr. Rodelle Joy nga about ang COVID-19. Damo amay ang amon inputs nga nahibaruan. Labi na amay ang healthy lifestyle nga dapat naton pagtumanon han aton kalugaringon nga mga lawas. Labi na amay ang aton espirituhanon nga pagkinabuhi din kalibutan nga maging makusog pa ang amon pagtuo di dahi imo hakabila amay nga kasakitan nga amon inaato. Ginoo diri kami maaram ang mga tiarabot nga panahon. Ikaw ang nakakasabot tungod ikaw amay ang makagarahom. Ikaw ang tanan nga may kontrol han amon kinabuhi han tanan nga mga butang ginakalibutan. Subalit amon da amay kinsa sarigan nga oras nga tanan ikaw Ginoo magaupod haamon ang tanan namon nga mga kinabuhi nga kami magkinabuhi nga ligtas sa mga kapahamakan, ligtas sa mga kasakitan. Magkinabuhi kami amay nga malipayon, magkinabuhi kami nga upay ang mga lawas, magkinabuhi kami nga matinumanon han imong kasuguanan base amay ang imong pagbalik dinhi. Makaupod kami amay nga tuhang ginhadian nga imo iginandam para matinumanon. Ginoo among ginaampo dinha imo ang matag-usta nga amon pamilya. Hinaot unta amay nga ikaw magproteksyon ha amon nga tanan. Labi na gihapon ang mga frontliners, ang mga doctors, ang mga nurses, ang tanan nga mga medical teams nga nagaatubang han mga pasyente nga pag-atiman. Hinaot unta amay nga ikaw Ginoo magaproteksyon hini nga mga kasakitan. Magaproteksyon ikaw ngadto han mga doctors nga immediate nga nagaatiman han mga pasyente. Nasayod kami nga diri normal amay, diri parihuan dati ang pagtratar labi na han mga ginggagamit nga mga protective equipment nga iginsusulot diri harumamay amay an inaabat kini nga mga health workers diri kun haros diri makaginhawa, kun haros amay diri na makagios pinaagi hini nga mga protection nga ginagamit tungod nga para la maproteksyonan hini nga mga kasakitan nga makamaratay. Ginoo among ginahangyo nga ikaw gihapon na magpadayon nga magbantay ha among tanan nga mga katawuhan. Iligtas kami hini nga mga kasakitan. Igawas kami amay ha mga hini nga makamaratay nga sakit. Base amay kami magkinabuhi balik na maging normal ang amon adlaw-adlaw nga daily living na amon din pagpukoy din ang kalibutan. Ginoo among gihapon ginaampuan nga tanan nga amon mga church members di kanamay han general conference kutob amay nga dihan church members di local churches. Amon la ginahangyo nga ikaw Ginoo magpadayon magproteksyon ha amon. Ihatag pa amay ang maupay nga ang mga kamot nimo makagarahom nga kami nga tanan amay diri kami mohamulag ha imo tagi kami ang Espiritu Santo nga magigiha amon ha oras nga tanan nga diri kami makasala kundi amay padayon kami nga magmatinumanon han imo mga kasuguanan nga kami Ginoo makaingirit amay hangtod hadian nga imo ginandam para Ginoo ginakagab-ihon ang dinha Pilipinas samtang Ginoo kami mga ngaturog ginakagab-ihon bendisyon ni kami amay. Hatag ang anghel magbabantay ha amon nga makakaturog kami himno malinawon nga makamatikihon kami buwas sa kaagahon nga malipayon nga makagambahan kami amayan imo adlaw at papahuway nga imo ginhatag ha amon. Kaupod man gihapon han amon mga kabugtuan nga adto ha gawas ang Pilipinas. Nauton ta amay nga ikaw Ginoo ang maghatag gihapon protection ha ira nga matag pamilya ha ira kaupod han ira mga anak dito kaupod han tanan nga bugos nga pamilya usaa kami amay han imo mahal nga bendisyon ni kami base kami amay makakarawat han imo mahal nga grasya han kami amay magkinabuhi nga matinumanon din ha kalibog.
Amen.
Salamat sa imo protection nga pagbaton imo mga anamon mga pagampo. Sa iyo kami amay namang mga kasaypanan tungod sa mga ngaran ni Jesus.
Amen.
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 Good evening. Happy Sabbath.
Good evening.
Thank you.
Sabbath. Good evening,
Sister
everyone.
Joy.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Doc Joy, ha? Sa ulitin, ila pagmaan, ha? Doc, ila pagmaan. May hapat 100, may pa 50 days.
Pastor, thank you.
Oh. Thank you. Hello, hello.
Regards me kang agaw.
Eli, thank you. Special song. Salamat, Day.
Oh,
Lin, thank you, Lin.
Ellie. Thank you, Ellie. Wow. Upayan imo kanta, blessing. Amon kanta itong din niya choir.